What is up, traders? Welcome back to Billions Club. Welcome on today's live trading session. The plan for today, as you know, last two live trading sessions that we did, we were doing a bit of an experiment, I would say. We were trying to pass the evaluation process in basically less than 1 hour. 1 hour 20 minutes was yesterday. They're trying to pass the challenge during just like a really short amount of time. We were successful on both of them, or I was. The first try that we did, which was on last Thursday, which is already 7 days back, we passed 100k evaluation in around 58 minutes. And yesterday, we always had free tries. So I was prepared with free accounts. I was saying that it's okay if you're gonna lose them. Yesterday we lost 2, but the last one we passed it, and we passed another 10k evaluation account. As I said, this was more of an experiment. Today we are back to professional trading. So I'll show you what are my positions today. I already took 2 trades. One of them was winning 1, second was losing 1, and we are up around $350, I would say, something like this. I'll show you my dashboard and we will go through it. There is another potential trade on both BTC USD and gold chart. So we will go through that too, and I'll show you what is my plan. Your mic is a bit loud. Alrighty, so let me just check it. Is it okay, guys? I can do this. Is it better? Let me know in the chat if mic is better. If not, then I will try to do something with it. And if it's okay, then let's start with today's TA. I'm going to switch my screen, or the screen sharing, to this view, and we can start. We got 24 people. Before we're going to start, guys, please let me know if everything is running. I think it should be. Just going to move with this a bit. Yeah, this should be better. All right. Cool. Let me move with this too a bit. Alrighty, guys, so you should be able to see my screen. You should be able to see my chart. I guess it is okay. Okay, it's okay. And you said my mic is a bit loud, but I don't know where could be the problem. Anyway, yeah, mic is a bit weird, but it's not that bad. Let me just try to adjust my mic. Could be better now. Let me know. I think it should be. Let's start with TA, because we could get some potential trade very, very soon. So zones on a gold chart that I'm paying attention to. We got a news. We will go through them. I'll show you what was the result. But basically, we are paying attention, or I am paying attention to this 4-hour demand. Once again, 4-hour level should be our priority, which it is for me today. We swept some liquidity from these highs here, so we got to be aware of that. And considering this local range, there is nothing really left, right? So basically, this level mitigated, this one mitigated, this one kind of weird. I would class this as a supply. Also mitigated. There is this wick that is very likely to be tapped. The question is, are we going here today, or do we need more time? I would say we need a bit more time to get to this level, but we'll see how it goes. Going down to the 15-minute time frame though, we hit this demand level right here. So this 1912, we tapped the demand, we got a pretty nice reaction out of the level. So let's break down my plan. I was expecting that we will actually tap this level and get another rotation to the upside. That's why I was long in gold with the setup like this. 1913 was my stop loss, and I was looking for these highs, grabbing the liquidity, 3.3 risk to reward. Unfortunately, as you can see, this didn't play out. So if we go to the Billions Club dashboard, let me just type in the password. Alrighty, so we are in. So we are up around $4,500 on this account. If you go to the trading journal, you see that today I'm up $323. I took a really nice short on BTC, 843 profit. Here I got a minus 520. So basically 0.5 risk on these trades, keeping it very slow, very steady, not targeting for, aggressive profits here. No need to do that. My plan on the gold is that we can't basically switch like a local trend after reclaiming this huge 1 minute supply. The question is it really reclaimed? Because if you look at the chart here, we haven't closed above the level. So I wouldn't really call this level as a reclaimed already. My plan during the US session is that we will most likely get a move to the upside. Is it guaranteed? Obviously, absolutely not. It's trading. Nothing is guaranteed. But it would make sense to continue a bit higher because, of course, we are hitting this daily supply, which is important to mention. Could be bearish sign. We could be getting moved to the downside. Yes, of course, it's a valid level, and you should be aware of that. There was some liquidity swept. It's not really perfect though. The liquidity sweep shouldn't look like this. Locally, we are changing a trend here on 15-minute time frame. So I'm still keeping this as a strong low. We got a BOS right here, so this is the strong low. This is now could be a weak high. The internal structure though, that is more clear. This is definitely an IBOS. So internal break of a structure, we close below the level. This is also going to be an internal high, so maybe we're just going to switch this level to an internal high like this. And this is not an internal low yet, but this level keeps holding for now, so we'll keep it. From volume perspective, if we put some volume profiles into it, this 1897 zone looks really strong. Basically, if you change this to 1 hour and 4 hour time frame, it is around 1904, 1903. So be aware of this level. It's going to be a next zone. So 1903 looks like a really decent level for an entry. We'll see how it goes. But you got to keep in mind that we still have this huge fair value gap. Basically it ends here. But like this is how the fair value gap looks now. If you mark this low, then we swept or mitigated like a 50% of that fair value gap. So there is still some room left for gold to go lower, fill or mitigate the whole fair value gap, and then get a bounce. So we'll see how it goes. It's a bit complicated here because down there on a 15-minute time frame, you got a really nice demand, but that was tested immediately after it moved to the upside. So the new demand that I would view or that I would pay attention here is gonna be around here. This 1906 to 1903 is the next demand. We'll see how it goes. So we basically got like a few levels to be aware of. Yeah, just patiently waiting for one of these levels to be hit and get some bounce out of it. BTC chart, pretty nice high formed. Obviously, we got this move here. If I'll show you ExoChart's footprint, this was a very simple and easy trade, I would say. Let me just adjust this a little bit. I'm sorry that I'm moving with the view, but gotta make it a bit smaller. I think it should be better. You should see the whole ExoCharts. Let me know if it's okay. Yeah. All right. So this was a very, very simple trade, and basically I will be taking, and I was even, calling this in my group that this is just a short every single day of the week. Because pay attention to the value area, how it is clearly developed at the top of the candle. That's, guys, if you are not like a brand new to the footprints, you know what is a value area, then this has to be a trade every single day. Because you got all the confirmation, this was just a perfect setup. Volume, 62% delta on the positive side, 9.9 million new longs step into the market heavily, trapped value area, trapped imbalances, here POC of the week. This is just a short every single day of the week. As I said, I was actually entering a bit more aggressively, I would say, and what I was doing here is that I was just waiting for closing this 5-minute candle. So basically right here on this candle, I was doing this. Stop loss above the high, somewhere around here, targeting these lows. This gives you 3.7 risk to reward, and look how it plays out. Boom, straight to the take profit. 14.05 is the TP, very simple trade. If I show you the dashboard, then you see the complete trade or the whole trade right here. $840, the closing price $26,398. So $26,398 is around here. You know, there's like a small spread between the buy bid, or a small price difference between buy bid and the Purple trading broker. So I was basically closing, like if we put this to the chart, I was closing the trade around here. You catch the low, all you need, right? One trade a day is literally all you need. And I know I got stopped out on gold, which is fine. A 0.5 risk on the trade. If it were to play out, I would make around $2,200, you know, and you never know what's going to happen in trading. So I'm still up $300 on a day. Currently, do we have any trades set up? I'm just going to check the chat, and then we will move on. All right, so we got 50 people watching. Hello guys, welcome to Billions Club. If you don't know, we have a special sale event. We are offering one of the, or maybe probably cheapest 10K challenge on the market. So visit our website. This special offer is running out. Here, the Young Trader, the code Young Trader, you will get the 10K challenge for just $68.99. So check it out. I'll post you a link to the chat, and you can sign up for a challenge and try your trading skill, try to get some trading capital with us. But let me check the chat. But it's fine, don't use order flow. No, I don't use order flow on gold. I think the mic is just boosted a bit too much. I wouldn't say so. Because here I see it like, you know, green color. It's not going to yellow or red, so it should be okay. What chart is this? How do you get it? It's called ExoCharts. If you don't know, it's basically like a footprint chart. It's a very, very advanced way how you can be trading, so you can go check it out. It's paid, but you need to know how to use the footprints. I'm doing a course on this, so you can check my website. You'll find everything right here. I posted you all the links you need to the chat. Got a trade too, but still in the short. Congrats to you. I think that I would be looking lower too. Honestly, like the reason why I was closing the trade was that I didn't have enough margin on the funded account, and I had to close either BTC or not step into the gold. I closed the BTC and I got stopped out on gold. So, but it's just a game of probabilities. So I'm not like upset on myself. Definitely not. Anyway, gold is currently struggling with this 5-minute demand. Sorry, supply obviously. This 15-minute demand now is flipping into a supply. Which is interesting to see, not a very common thing during the pre-US session. But what about the BTC? Because on the BTC, I think that we can either re-entry to kind of a same plan or look for a new trade. And what I'm going to do here, this is kind of a approach that I use when the market is ranging, when it's not really going to the clear direction. I'm just pulling, trying to find the tool. Do I have it here right there? I'm just gonna make it a bit bigger so you'll be able to see it on your chart or on your screen. BTC is playing a simple range, and it's basically going from the one range. You would really need to know like the mechanics of the market, how this works. But basically, price creates like a fair value area, which is a zone on a chart or area on a chart where the asset is considered as at its fair value. So it's trading up, it's trading down. Basically, at the bottom of the range from the value area, it's like in a sale. Once you get to the top of the value area, you are at like an overpriced price, and basically the middle of the range is the fair price. This is called the fair value area. That's how the volume is developed. That's how the value area on volume profile is developed. But obviously price is not continuing in range for forever, you know. So eventually it's gonna break up, either down or up. In this case, you obviously gotta break up. So you are usually getting like a very aggressive quick movement to the upside, which was yesterday. We predicted this pretty perfectly. This should be supported with plenty of volume. Check the volume right here. Volume is going to the upside, so that is also confirmed. And now it's creating a new value area, simply said. So basically, potential long on a BTC could be around here from this week and sweeping the liquidity below this. How can we get the idea that there is a plenty of liquidity? Well, we don't really know, right? I kind of agree, but we will pull this tool. And now we know. So we basically have CVD 5.3 million. What this tells us is that there is more longs in the market than shorts open during this range. Open interest plus 20 million. So there is plenty of new longs step into the market in BTC chart. If we extend it a bit more to get the data from like this whole range as here, the CVD now is negative 2 million, open interest 5.2 plus. If we basically like divide these two ranges into like a local range and outside range, what I mean by that, let me show you. Like this is what I mean by a local, and this is like the bigger range that basically form the high and a low. Then we can get the idea that there is a plenty of new shorts open. Well, plenty, we can't really say plenty, right? Here, but it's open interest now at this point also negative 22 million. So the plan or the resume out of this is that there is a plenty of liquidity created below these lows here, and it's very likely that it's going to get swept. So my plan is that we will get a move like this. We either create trade value area here and get a move up, or we actually sweep even this low. If that happens, then it's a long every single day of the week, and I'm looking for another long opportunity on BTC chart. Very simply said, hopefully you get a plan. I know this may be a little bit more like confusing to you if you are brand new to footprints and so on, but this is what I'm looking for today. Of course, you gotta keep in mind that you are in a strong downtrend, and basically closer you are getting to the top of this range, more likely it is that you will get a move down. So I'm keeping this in mind. The thing is, why I'm looking for a move up is that this high is not swept. It's kind of left like untapped, and in my opinion, there is a decent chance that we will get one more move up above this high here. We sweep the liquidity, and then we get a move down. Let's check the TPO chart. Nothing really here. Neither here. Mitigated. Nope. Nothing really important there. So we got 56 people on the stream. Perfect. Hello, Jan. Do you have problems sometimes that every trade is against you? No. Now gold, buy or sell. no, don't really have a problem with that, to be honest. uh, you just need to have a strategy. You know, if you have a proven strategy that works, and you know that you can get to a certain amount of losing trades, a losing streak, yes, like that can happen. It may seem like every trade is going against you, but it's not really a big deal because you know your numbers. You gotta need to know your numbers. You know, if you know that you can lose 10, 15, 20 times in a row, then you gotta keep that in mind. Now gold buy or sell. This is not how trading works. Let me check it now. Now it's going literally sideways, and we still got 4 minutes until the U.S. Open, so still a bit more time to wait for U.S. market opening. All right, so the plan is clear. Let's check EU. EU is going to be interesting too. What are we doing today? Pass another challenge? No, we are not passing challenge. What are the watches that you are wearing? If you don't mind. If you don't mind how much your strategy accuracy gives. I get around 40% win rate with 5R. On BTC I have 4R with around 50% win rate. So my watches are Tissot's PRX chronograph. They are worth approximately, I don't know, like $2,500. Yeah, $2,500, maybe $3,000. Depends where you buy them. So nothing really too fancy. I'm planning to buy a Datejust with like the Jubilee strap, but I'm gonna do so in Dubai later this year, probably November. I will go to Dubai and I'm gonna buy some watch here. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I was also looking at the daily time frame that it kind of makes sense to basically tap these highs. So I agree with this. The question is, we just need to see like a really decent trade value area inside or into these lows, and this is not happening right now. So if we can get it, then yes, it's very likely that BTC will be attacking the highs again. Anyway, let's study a bit a 4-hour chart because this one is obviously very important to us. If we pull like a fib tool here, then this is not even 618, right? It's 05. Yeah. If you go down to the 15-minute, nothing really here. 4-hour, yes, we are like tapping into this wick, but not really a strong rejection. In my opinion, there is a likelihood that we will basically go and mitigate this wick before coming any higher. And this looks like a decent 4-hour demand. Let's check. Oh yeah, this is the great confluence down there. This 26,200 looks pretty decent to me as a potential trade. There we open. The previous day value yellow is coming quite far away from us. There is not really a technical reason why you should go and hit it though. Gold ranging. Hi and hello. Do you want to live in Dubai? Maybe in the future. I've been in Dubai and it's an amazing place, so I can imagine that I'm gonna live here. How much do you risk per trade on your funded account if you have like 40% win rate average for RR? Usually like 0.5 to 0.7. Sometimes when I have a decent trade, I risk 1 hour, so 1%. But like sometimes I just close the trades a bit earlier, and the summer wasn't the best, so I'm not really getting the exact results as I should be with my normal performance on the strategy. But yeah, 40% with 5R is more than you need actually. It's like a pretty good number. You can achieve like a really good results with that. You can just do the math, how much you are likely to make after 10 trades, for example. 10 trades is just like a very small input. You would need at least like 100 trades to be able to say that you are getting decent numbers. So like 10 trades is, if you get like 9 wins out of 10 trades and you say that you get 90% win rate, and you don't. You just have like a really small input. Yeah, of course you can use my affiliate code. You'll get a 15% down. Do you know the code, or should I tell you? We haven't been doing any TA on EU, so let's check it. There was a very nice sweep of liquidity today in the morning. After sweeping this high. Yeah, this looks really good. So we bounced from this level here, then we actually mitigated this zone, and we gotta move down. This could have been a trade. Basically around here, I'll be targeting this low down there. Could have been a potential setup, but like I wasn't taking it, to make it clear. You don't know the code. Okay, so the code is this. That's the code. But guys, you get if you put in a young trader code, you get 10K for 68.99. Is there any possibility I could invite you for the dinner or for a beer after I reach my first 100K account in Prague or Dubai, whatever? Yeah, sure. Not a problem. We just gotta find like a day where we both have a time, and yeah, I'm like down for it. I like to meet new people, so yeah, sure. Someone was saying BDC, but this is not really a good trade yet. So hopefully you get the code. Honestly, it's a bit unfair to like be sharing my affiliate code here on a Billions Club live stream. So it's just like you are asking for my code. I wouldn't normally promote my code here. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, you will get it. You will get some sale. How does it look? The volume is not here. Like, that's the problem right now. We don't have a lot of volume. Like, here we gotta see plenty of volume. Like a, faded blue color. Once we get it, then yes, we can go to a long. Right now, not happening. So yeah, guys, stop asking about the BDC. I keep checking it. There is still 26 or 27. There is a naked POC left. But that's very far away. We're probably not going to hit it today. Like if this high is going to get swept today, it looks like a very, very bearish trade to me. And basically, this like small amount of liquidity would be very nice or very healthy to sweep. Guys, let me know in the chat here, how is your evaluation going, if you are in any evaluation, and if you are not, then tell me the reason why. I want to know that. Oh, I have something in my hand. It's probably we are going to like a boxing spars or boxing sessions with the video maker here from the Billions Club, very good guy. So it's probably from that. You are trading only these 6? No, I trade only 3 pairs actually, not 6. You're asking about the pairs that I got here, right? In the watch list. Well, like DXY, you should be checking DXY or be aware of DXY if you are trading EU or gold. The correlation between DXY and BDC, sometimes it's here, sometimes it's not really. I wouldn't say it's actually not here that often as it is on EU and gold. But if you are trading these 2 pairs, then you gotta be aware of the DXY. I trade gold, I trade EU, sometimes I trade USD CAD. Not really like that often though. By the way, USD CAD, we can check it because it makes kind of interesting move here, different from the other pairs. Look at this. We are getting like a sweep of this liquidity. That's very good. Daily time frame, nothing at all really. Going down to the 15, we gotta lose this 15-minute demand. If you lose it, then it's a first sign of changing the local trend, and we are most likely going short in the upcoming hours. So USD CHF here, or USD Swiss franc. I never know how to call it in English. Like, we got like a special names for that in Czech language. So in English, I usually call it just like a USD Swiss franc or USD CHF. Guys, let me know what you want to see from TA perspective, some tips and tricks and so on. I'm here today to help you on a stream. So with professional trading, not really what we did like these last 2 live streams. So let me know. I would really appreciate hearing what you want to see on the channel and where you lack, if you need some specific help. No, we're not gonna collab with the FXEG. I have like a different opinion about them. Hey bro, sell gold, take profit, 1869. Dollar franc. Okay, dollar franc. All right. Thanks for the call, mate, but I'm gonna stick to my plan. Do you use for the shortcuts for session profile on the top? Is there a custom-made indicator? Oh, you're asking about this, right? How you do this? That's a great question, by the way. How you do this is I have this clear template. I have a template with a daily open indicator. That is my indicator that I developed. This is for EMAs if I'm swing trading. Naked POC, so session profile. This is for OBV, on balance volume. And this is just standard volume. How you do this is you need to add some indicator. So whatever it is, so we can do like a failed auction, for example, here. And now you need to click on this. You gotta click on Save Indicator Template, and you can do failed auction. Always, the first letter is gonna be at the top that you see on a screen. So now we have F. I'm gonna save. Now you gotta go here and you need to add it to the favorites by clicking on this star. And as you can see, we got an F here. I'm gonna delete it because I don't use the failed auction indicator, but this is how you can be quickly changing between your like pre-made templates. Very effective way how to set up a trading view. Like the thing is, just with the trading view, is that I spend here in this software like 4 hours a day at least, just like looking at it or use it, doing some TA, whatever it is. So I spend a lot of time on just like having it as user friendly as possible. And this is one of the small things how you can make your workflow quicker, By the way, guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'll post you my nickname to here. I'm posting like some behind the scenes of life of a trader. So go check it out. You'll find me with the nickname that I posted in the chat. What's your bias for EU? I'm gonna check EU. If I buy the funded account, I can immediately trade, or I need to do some verification like KYC? No, you need to do the KYC once you become funded. So once you sign the agreement with us, then you gotta do the KYC. But if you sign up now, you can trade basically immediately. It's gonna take I don't know, like 5 to 10 minutes just to receive the account information, and then you are good to go. Someone was asking about the EU, so let's take the EU. 15-minute time frame, still not this level is not tapped. In my opinion, EU is going to this level, preferably this higher one, that is a stronger one on the chart. Here. And I'm gonna start looking for a short from this level because there is a nice confluence with the demand, there is a nice confluence with the volume, value area low, there is a nice confluence with all the other things. I believe that this is also going to be like a daily POC. Yes, the USD franc is losing. Oh yeah, it is. It's losing the local demand. So it tapped into the 5-minute supply. Now it's getting rejected. Alrighty, so the plan here would be kind of hard to create any plan here, but this is the first level that we got to be aware of. I'm just presetting an alert here. A local test of the supply. I did the gold analysis. Just replay the stream. Any confidence booster that works for you? Because I'm struggling with challenge because of it. Having great stats but not taking them. I'm working on that problem already. But considering it is my first challenge after a year of paper trading, I like my performance, which will improve after some time with real money. Yes, you just gotta practice, and you gotta be confident in your strategy. Like, do some backtesting. Just use like this tool called FX Replay. And you can backtest your strategies pretty well and get like these fancy analytics. Weird. Yeah, like you can get these data, these statistics. This is exactly what I was talking about. Here in this case, I'm getting around, where's the win rate? Here 41 with 3.3 risk to reward. Sometimes when you are scalping, there's a like the difference between the Bybit data and the FX replay data. I don't know like what data feed they use, to be honest, but it works very well. Today I donated my course here to basically two members of my group for like a free group. I also have a free Discord where we got around 3,200 members. I donated them the whole course, the whole community, the Czech course. In total, it was worth around $1,700 if we combine both of them. Absolutely for free. Why I did that is that like these guys are just starting out with trading, and they are 14 and 15, you know, and it may seem crazy, but I like to support young people. And I remember myself when I was starting out, you know, just like $500 is plenty of money for you when you are 14 and 15. So I decided I'm going to give them the access for free because when I was starting out, I had a guy in Israel. He was like successful businessman, but also starting with trading. He paid for all of these courses. He spent like, you know, $5,000 on courses at the time. And he gave me access to every single one of them for free. I didn't give him a single penny. And that's why I'm here sitting on this chair today, because I just couldn't afford to buy so many courses and so on. So it kind of reminded me like 5 years ago when I was starting out, and it's a really great feeling that maybe I completely changed or may change their life, and in the next 2 or 3 years they will be able to say the same thing. Yeah, it's going to be a really good kickstart for them. Yeah, and like a lot of people are just like, you know, they are too young, 14, 15. You can be doing a business, you can be doing trading when you are 14. I just like, I partially agree with this. You probably at 14 you are not like so developed yet to really understand all the things. But it doesn't mean that you can start, you know. It's just like maybe when you're, I don't know, it's hard to say, but I'm not like they are 14, they can be good. You know, they are 14 now. They may think as a 18, they can be like, that's for example of myself. I was always older than I am on my ID. That was all the time. And even when I was 11, I was talking with older people. I had older friends. You know, I was 11, I was talking to people that were 16, for example. So I was always like a few steps ahead, I would say, in this. I'm not saying like in general, but just like networking with the people or the circle around me was always with older people. And I think that it's always good to support young people because age is just a number, and I think it's a bit unfair if someone tells you that you are just too young to start something. And this was always my mentality, and I was always like, I'm going to prove them that I'm not too young. And now I'm still like very young. I made it kind of already to like a very decent level, I would say. Comparing like my net worth and people around me, I think I'm going to be in like a really high level. But it's still just the beginning, you know. And you need to stay down to earth. Just won't let money change you, I would say. Yesterday I take the trade on BTCUSD long from 25,800. It goes well, but at pullback I got scared and closed the trade. But market goes up to 26,800. Any advice to prove that? I think you were asking improve, right? So what I would do is, or what you need to do, let me just change myself to full screen. I'm just gonna add some like a hotkey, so wait guys. we do this. Nice. Alrighty, guys. So, how to improve this? Always have a plan and just stick to it. You know, you need to know where you're going to be closing the trade if it's going well. You need to know where you're going to be closing the trade if it's not going well, which is your stop loss. And whatever happens in between, just don't care about it. Just like have this set and forget approach. Probably the easiest thing you can do when you are starting out. Of course, like once you start using order flow, once you start applying all of these things, then yes, you can start like overthinking your trades, reading the order flow, making better decisions. But it's also sometimes it's not worth it. You know, sometimes you're just going to close the trade earlier, then it goes to the direction you are looking for, and so on and so forth. So keep that in mind. Just set and forget approach is probably the best and the easiest way what you can do. Same thing happened to me too. I was starting out and some scalper got in my way who gave me valuable TA order flow price action courses for a lot of money. And I was like 15, so no part-time job, just savings, and it helped me a lot. Yes, exactly. Do I need to be over 18 if I want to have it? Yes, you gotta be over 18. You gotta be over 18, of course. Or of course, yeah, simply you just gotta be. All right, so gold did a pretty good retest. What about the BDC? It's going to sweep the liquidity. All right, so now I'm pretty confident that BDC is going to hit this zone or going below this low. Very, very likely in my opinion. All right, so the EU is coming to the supply zone. This looks as a better zone to me. This one, this upper one. It's definitely safer in my opinion. I will patiently wait for this zone to be hit. I'm gonna call this EU kill zone. All right, so there it looks like we are potentially getting some. Oh yeah, this looks actually pretty decent. How many time do we have left? 6 minutes. I'm gonna wait, but this candle looks pretty decent to me. God, struggling with this. I think it can go for a retest of the POC though, still. Yeah, around here, 1913. Not really easy to trade last 3 days though. Like yesterday it was completely, I don't want to say unpredictable, but it was just very, very hard to find any good setup. We didn't even have one, to be honest. You can count on your parents, but do not tell anybody because it is against all the pro firms. Against the rules, I mean. Yeah, and that's why you say it here on the YouTube channel of the pro firm in a public private chat. Or in a public chat. But do not tell anyone. Yesterday was disaster, won't lie. I wouldn't call it disaster, but it was bad. Like, yeah, it was pretty damn hard to trade. And it was even harder because, like, you know, I gotta pass, or I gotta make 8% in 1 hour of trading, which is just crazy. And like 100 people watches you like on a stream, following your steps and so on. It was a pretty damn hard, to be honest. But yeah, like successful result. We passed one, so that is good. Alright, so now I'm pissed a bit because we are getting a nice move up from the level. It's 1911. Yeah, exactly during the US session we formed the low, but we didn't sweep the liquidity. That's why I wasn't entering. I was still looking for sweeping the low here or sweeping the liquidity below this low and then getting in. But yeah, that happens. BDC again. Let's check. Yeah, we still got like a few minutes left, 3 minutes 40 seconds until they can close on BDC, but this starts to look promising. It's a bit riskier trade though. I'm gonna take it right here. Even I think it's not gonna close below. So I'm in a long on BDC. My plan here is that basically how my long looks like now is that I'm expecting that this is gonna be the low. So this is my stop loss and I'll be looking for a high here. 6.6 risk to reward. I'm gonna collapse the trade here if it goes against me, and I'm gonna re-enter if it grabs the low here. That's my plan. This is gonna be long side liquidity swept. Very simply said. All right. By the way, don't forget about the 10K sale or the 10K account sale. Use the code Young Trader. You will get a 10K account for a special price. So go check it out. And we also created like a video about it. So you'll find it right here on the website. I don't know why I can't scroll. Maybe now? Yeah. All right. I'm gonna post you a link to the Young Trader campaign to the chat so you don't have to find it on your own. And don't forget to follow my Instagram, guys. I'm collecting Instagram followers now. We are shooting the podcast today, so there will be like some background from the shooting and so on, so go check it out. I'm in too. Nice. But keep in mind that I'm in a profit already today, so if it goes against me, then worst case scenario, I'm gonna be around break even. How does the gold look like? Yeah, the gold is going for the high again, in my opinion. It perfectly tapped this level here. This is gonna be a local liquidity on BDC. 1 minute until it can close. Nice. Let's just check if they are out already. I don't think so that they are, the longs. No, they are not. And that is a kind of a thing that makes me a bit unsure. I think we will get a one more move down, to be honest, to around here. We'll just kick them out and then we will get a quick move up. I'm a bit overthinking the trade now, but it is a very potential or very possible scenario in my opinion. See how it goes. But just be aware of that. AUD USD. Strong move up. Just gonna read the messages that I got in Discord. Alrighty, guys. Let's see the chart. No, I haven't closed. I haven't closed the trade. Still in. But in my opinion, it will go a bit lower. This is just a much better zone to trade from. I'm gonna be closing it soon in like small profit, maybe $1 or $200. All right, guys. Do you have any questions related to trading? Whatever it is, let me know. If not, then we're gonna collapse the stream because not much is happening today on the chart. Yeah, the BTC is reversing. It was maybe too early to get in. But yeah, like these imbalances looks pretty decent though. Is there like any demand here created? This is a 5-minute one. Let's just wait. We'll see how it goes. 5-minute time frame. Let's wait for the next, let's see, 2 candles. Now it's moving. I'm up around $9, $20 now. So in the end, it goes kind of bullish though, this 5-minute candle. This one is pretty bearish. This specific one on 5-minute time frame, this one was just very, very bearish. Please, your stop, you didn't see it. What do you mean? Like, you see the stop here. I have the stop all the time on my chart. Is it true that summer is not very ideal for trading? Yes, absolutely. At least for my strategy. For example, summer is a pretty slow month for me, and it can also be visible in my account. You know, this month 4.5% eligible for payout. Even though I made 2 payouts, this one was basically from July, 2.6k. This one I made at the start of the August, 2.5k. So basically 2.5% in July, or 2.6. Here we got 2.5, so nothing big. Well, with the Billions Cup, I'm basically entering with the maximum lot size that I can all the time, which is 6 lots, because the leverage won't let you open more. So basically, you don't have to calculate anything because it's always going to be bigger than the max lot size. So you always lose more. You then obviously make less about it. I'm entering basically all the time with 6 lots. If it's not like a very, very wide stop loss, then I'm entering with less. Then I calculate it. I have stop loss in the trade or holds over that another. No, I will just close it. If it hits my stop loss, I will close it and I will wait for this lower level to be hit. Here are some shorts entering, but also longs. It's gonna be a bit choppy now, I think. It's struggling with breaking the local supply here. Currently around 220 down. Probably going to hit the stop loss. I will wait for that liquidity sweep below this low. I think we're gonna get it. Closing the trade now. So I'm up $15 today. I'm up $15. Closed a bit too early, or like earlier. Yes, order blocks are very, very good. Start using, like, supply and demand is very, very good if you know how to use it correctly, because you can mark every single supply and demand. So like, if you know how to mark it, then yes, it's very, very powerful. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna stop today's stream because we spent here around 1 hour and there's really nothing that we can do right now. We're just gonna wait for this LQ level to be hit, and then I'm gonna step into a trade, another one, and we'll see how this one plays out. That's the plan for the rest of today. Thank you so much for participating. Just patiently wait for the setup and we'll see how it goes. As you can see, I'm around, as I said, $15 in profit. $15.20. This was a good trade. Unfortunately, lost it on BTC and gold. But yeah, that's part of the game. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me today. And see you on Sunday, where we will be preparing for the next 5 days of trading.